Hey guys and gals on YouTube, how y'all doing? Dave Boyd here, and we got 6260 from 1990 when I was in high school. This was sold at a store called Bradley's for $10.99. We have seen other things from Bradley's. I've never been to a Bradley's store, and I have a feeling I probably never will be able to, at least not in this life. It's Legoland 6260. It's called Shipwreck Island. Pretty cool details, a tiny little set. It's got the rippable thumb tab, and we have alternate builds on the back. Also got this cool compass rose here. Details, box art is stellar. We won't be opening this particular one, but like I said, I was a high schooler, graduating year when this set would have been released. I do actually remember some of these sets. I do remember seeing the Pirates sets at the stores when I did a corn dog and a Coca-Cola Classic back then. That's what we drank, right? Anyways, I think I'm going to turn this set around. It's a very small set. I'm going to try to tip the camera down like so. How's that? Okay, we got the tree build, we got a cool little parrot, the return of the monkey with the minifigure hands, basic tree leaf builds. We got this character here, pirate with a red oar and a barrel half. And got the old striped suit guys back too. This is a little panel that covers a cannon shots, usually on, well, it's broken because I'm not paying attention. And now lift up the cannon, usually on the ship builds. And then the cannon, I'm gonna go ahead and slip it out the back because not a lot of room here. It's a standard ship type cannon, as you might see on the ship build. Some of them were red, like on the Black Seas ship. And what is curious, even though this is the dark gray, if you see the two little holes on the side, the little pins, those are the pins that allow this cannon to fire. Now what's curious is this set's from 1990. There are some 89 sets in America that did have the firing cannon. But we know that in America, the non-firing cannon was king. Yeah, I know this has been in a war or battle or something, but you'll just have to bear with me. The other variation that supposedly came out in 2006 and 7 was this one. If you notice, it's exactly the same color. It has these pins, but instead of having this actuator, it has a black one, which is dummy. Inside here, instead of a spring, it's got a bushing. Yet this would have been a firing cannon, and it is of the same color. But the finish is matte, so I think that is when they came out. But my explanation, and the parts I can tell, this very cool looking molded one, the charge hole and everything, totally non-firing, is the American release, is this cannon. So if this set was in America, it would have come with this one. Probably not red, but probably colored like this, but without the firing ability. So this is probably a European release set. There is one other thing about this that's a very cool part of the set. The base plate. Look at that. It's a light gray base plate with printed details. There is a variation of a blue base plate with details painted on or printed on. Okay, enough of that. So technically that would be two things you could look if you want to collect the sets. The problem is if these are loose sets, you don't really know. I mean, I could just switch it right here. Let's remove the minifigures. In this little build here is a little chest. And it has towels. Prevent it from sticking down. So, classic pirate chest. This is one sometimes called Type 2 with no slots on the back. It is the old reddish brown. And this one has only 4 coins in it. Should have 8. This set is not quite complete. I just realized that. But you know what? That's one of the problems and also one of the blessings of having lots of sets. Sometimes you get confused which ones are done, and then sometimes, you feel you just don't get to it. But that's okay. I'm going to slip the cannon back in from behind. No one asked for it, but let's go ahead and take one of these vintage. Notice you have to use one with a hole in it. And you slide it down the pin there. And then you bring this back and you fire. Did I just have was that a squib load? Okay, hold on. Do I need to actually tap it in? Maybe I do. Come on. It's making me look bad. That was smart. But anyways, I'll find out later. I'm obviously not old enough to play with these. Anyways, that is 6260 from the year I graduated high school. A lot of people might be critical about the size of it. I think it has some great play features, and they really nailed the pirate theme. We've got all the features. I might argue about it being called Shipwreck Island, but I think that name comes from the fact you got the cannon, and how they get that thing ashore off of sinking ship. But anyways, certainly they didn't carry in a barrel, I assure you. Their things are heavy. But I think it carries the weight and the feel of that. So I just need to get 4 coins for it, and that's it, will be done. Anyways, appreciate the views out there, the great community. Let me know what you think about these old vintage sets, if you have any, or if you don't have any, if you don't want any. Let me know. Until next time. Ciao.